Here we are at Grattan Raceway. It's on the western side of Michigan. It's an interesting little course, 12 turns, 1.8 miles, lots of busy corners, lots of blind off-camber corners. But it really does show the changes that they've made here with the performance pack. For 2013, Ford has refreshed the Taurus. Now, not just the SHO, but the entire Taurus lineup got a refreshing. New sheet metal, some little tweaks here and there. But for the SHO, what they did is they gave it a specific grille, and under the hood is a 3.5 liter twin turbocharged V6. It makes 365 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. You also get really nice wheels with the 20-inch Goodyear rubber. It's a nice looking wheel. It's got the SHO logo on it, so it's still a sleeper car. It still looks like, you know, a family hauler or a grocery getter. You get bigger brakes, both front and back. You get cooling fins and the brakes in the back. And we've been doing pretty much 2 to 3 hot laps and not really feeling any real brake fade. Once the car gets warmed up, once the brakes get warmed up, brakes sort of settle in and it's all pretty good. So one of the nice things is you actually get a little bit better of a braking system in that you're getting upgraded brake fluid, upgraded rotors, a different brake booster that's going to provide a little bit more power. The brake pedal travel for the performance package is less, so what happens is that you're getting much more brake force higher up on the brake pedal. That effort is much less to get 100% braking efficiency, which, you know, good brakes to me is always a great thing to have in a car. They said the long straightaway here. This car we're doing about 120 miles an hour just when we hit the braking zone here. Downshift from 5th to 4th, 4th to 3rd. Set up for this first inside corner. Going around, keep it tight, head out. It's quite a busy little course, but it's a lot of fun when you really can nail a corner and get it right. You want to spend $1,995 more above the $39,995 price for the Taurus SHO, you can get the Performance Pack. Now, the Performance Pack does a lot of different things just in case you like to take your SHO to the track. One of the major things is in the cooling system. You get a bigger radiator, you get a cooling system for the oil system, you also get a cooling system for the power control unit, which sends all of the power to the wheels. Now, this is an all-wheel drive car. All SHOs are all-wheel drive. Another blind downhill corner. This is where the torque vectoring really comes in. Get on the power, it understeers going in, and then back on the power, just pulls it right out of the corner. If you took your Taurus SHO to a racetrack without the cooling system in it, it's going to get to a point where the gear set's just going to get too hot, and it's just going to go into a limp home mode kind of thing, so it's going to cut the power. I've been driving pretty much here, using the paddle shifts to downshift, and letting the computer itself do the upshifts, and it'll take you right up to the 6,200 RPM red line for the upshifts. It does upshift automatically on its own, but if you downshift it, it will keep it in that lower gear as you're going around the corner. It's not going to upshift on you in the middle of the corner or anything. For $1,995, I think just the changes that you get in the brakes and in the engine cooling system is well worth it for anybody that has a performance bent at all. Even if you never take your car on a track, you still are going to benefit, especially in those warm climates, from the brake cooling and from the engine cooling. The bigger cooling system, the upgraded brakes, the Alcantara steering wheel were all terrific when we were putting the car through its paces at Grattan Raceway.
Catch all the latest auto enthusiast news at Autoweek.com, in Autoweek magazine and iPad edition. Talk with us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Autoweek USA.